Hello everybody, welcome to This Day. It is Saturday, January 4th. I'm Michael Taylor. We got new graphics, we got new looks, we have a new open. But if it's Saturday, some things never change. Desk. That's how we start Saturdays around here. So welcome to the program. We got a great one for you. Let's talk a little bit about it. Hoag's going to be here. Dr. Christopher Duma is going to be talking to us. And then later in the program, community concerts with Carol Kopich. And now we're going to talk about all the things they have coming up for this year and the next couple months. So looking forward to that one as well. Hey, we want to keep you informed. And it is that kind of thing where we know the holidays are over when we talk about you recycling your Christmas tree. And that's next one's coming up on Friday, January 10th. That's going to be the last chance to recycle your Christmas tree. So if you bought a live one this year, make sure you contact the folks over at Resident Services via email or by phone at least 48 hours before the 10th. And so you can make sure you get to place your tree out on the curb and they will make sure and pick it up for you. Make sure all the lights are off, the tinsel, the ornaments, everything like that, because they do mulch these trees and put them back into the community as mulch and cover and that kind of thing for the ground cover around here. So if you have a tree, make sure you have that January 10th marked on your calendar and make sure you make that reservation with Resident Services. All right, let's take a check on our weather. And we got some nice temperatures today. It's a little on the cool side, but we're going to have a little bit of a warm up Sunday and into Monday. We got temperatures basically in the mid 60s and low 70s for the rest of the week and into next week. So enjoy that. We got some clouds, mostly sunny. It's that mix of kind of cloud cover and mostly sunny that we get this time of year. So nothing out of the ordinary. How about our sunrise and sunset? We got a great picture. We had some nice fog in the area lately, and Cole got a picture of the fog here. And sunrise this morning was 6:55. Sunset tonight is going to be 4:56. And thanks a lot, Cole, for sending us that picture. If you have a picture you'd like to share with us, we'd love to see it. Sunrise, sunset, fog, pets, places, whatever it might be, recent vacation, send it to us. Email us at lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. Make sure you include your name, where you took the picture, and we will put it in our sunrise sunset segment. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, Bree and I will be talking to Dr. Christopher Duma from Hoag. Stay with us.
Attention Laguna Woods homeowners. Upgrade your bathroom with luxury bath designs of Orange County and enjoy up to $4,000 off or 20% savings, whichever is greater. We bring everything right to your door: fixtures, faucets, flooring, walls, and more. No hassle, no stress. Our expert team will design a space that's beautiful, comfortable, and safe. Call now or visit luxurybathdesigns.com to schedule your consultation. Luxury, comfort, and peace of mind, just one call away.
Hi, I'm Dan McEachran. 35 years ago, I was lucky enough to get my start in Laguna Woods. First, building patio rooms, then kitchens. Our cabinets are all built locally in Irvine. It all began with patio rooms, like this Majorca model, which we made into a complete room. I'll pull permits. We'll take care of everything. Give me a call. We'll do a nice job for you.
When it comes to life's most important medical challenges, where do you go? Welcome to the Hoag Institutes. Our top-ranked physicians are experts in diagnosing and treating the most complex medical conditions. Unparalleled expertise, world-class care, all within the Hoag Institutes, right here in OC.
Dr. Duma is a renowned neurosurgeon and medical director of the Brain Tumor Program at Hoag Hospital. He's leading groundbreaking research in immunotherapy and for brain tumors and pioneering treatments for Parkinson's disease. Welcome to the show, Dr. Duma.
Thank you very much.
Glad
Nice
to
be
have
here.
you here. To start off, tell us, what is focused ultrasound?
Right, so focused ultrasound is a technique. It's a machine that you have to purchase. Not every hospital can have them. They're about $2 million to purchase. But it allows us to direct beams of ultrasound ultrasonic beams to a
Sound waves.
particular point in the brain, and the number one use right now for it is for the tremor of patients with essential tremor.
Okay.
Also, we can treat the tremor of Parkinson's disease as well with it. So that's the main tool that we're using these days for it. We have many options for tremor, like deep brain stimulation, which is drilling holes in your head and putting wires in. But this is a completely invasive way of treating a tremor. Patient comes in, and the tremor is gone.
Interesting.
So when this is focused in that thing, and it's just a vibration, it's an ultrasound kind of vibration, that how is it actually working? What's it doing in that area?
The machine is fascinating. It actually fires out 1,024 beams of ultrasonic sound waves.
Okay.
But where they intersect literally heats up an area of the brain.
Really?
So it warms up that area of the brain. We can warm it up to a point and then see whether the patient's tremor stops.
Okay.
It's a well-known target. We've used it for 30 years in neurosurgery. There's one particular area that's the tremor generator. And we can heat up that area, tremor stops, and then we go, great, we found the target, then we heat it up some more, and then we destroy that area.
How are you able to precisely find that target?
Takes a lot of training. No, there is a anatomic way of figuring that out. Okay,
Is it kind of a mapping of the brain that
mapping
goes
of the
on?
brain. We use brain mapping techniques, and we use literally X, Y, and Z coordinates to triangulate these beams to that particular area.
Wow. So how quickly are patients able to experience benefits from that?
That's the amazing thing about this. If you did deep brain stimulation, which is putting the wires in, it takes a lot of mechanics to program the pacemaker and that type of thing. With focused ultrasound, literally you go into the machine, just like that video is showing there. The treatment occurs and the tremor is immediately gone.
Immediate.
So they walk in, and then they leave without their tremor. Now remember, these are people, you can't lift a glass of wine at dinner. It's socially impairing for them, and they just live with it often. The treatments are just medical. Pharmaceuticals, drugs can try to treat it, but it doesn't work very well.
Okay.
Does it have to be in advanced stages in order to treat it, or can somebody go in
I wouldn't wait very
at
long.
the first sign of that condition happening?
Yeah, so that's a great question. Now, a lot of neurologists will try the medicines first, try even Botox to get rid of a tremor. But it really, you're just kicking the can down the street, The definitive treatments are these two treatments, focused ultrasound and deep brain stimulation.
Okay. So obviously we heard some of the benefits of this. This sounds amazing. Are there side effects? Are there things that can happen during this treatment that can be detrimental to the patient?
Yeah, just like everything in medicine, there's no free lunch.
Okay.
Right? There are gives and takes. Now, for example, with focused ultrasound, you have to shave your head. So you have to shave all your hair off.
All of it,
Bald.
not just an
Bald.
area?
Bald. So that's one downside for focused ultrasound. But for ladies, you all can get some wigs. For men, they look pretty cool bald these days. So it's really not a downside. Plus, now you can lift a glass and go out,
Right.
I think that's
But we're not drilling holes in
that's a
your
great
head.
trade-off.
Right? Deep brain stimulation, which is putting wires into the brain, using a generator implanted that's in your chest. We don't have to shave your head, but you have the risks of open brain surgery.
Wow.
Yeah. So you pick your poison. It's just there's no free lunch here.
Right.
And
Is
so,
it-
go ahead.
Is it just a one-time treatment, or does that have to be done in
So with
years
focused
later?
ultrasound for tremor, we treat the patient's dominant hand, right? So if they're right-handed, we'll treat the left brain to treat the right-hand tremor. And then if they have both sides, if both sides are tremoring, we have to wait 9 months until we do the other side.
So right when your hair starts growing back.
That is exactly right. I actually joked with somebody about that yesterday. Yeah, oh, my hair's back. Oh, we're going to shave it again. But it is just part
Are there
of that.
folks who are candidates for this and folks who aren't candidates for this? Is there certain
I would
type
say,
of tremors?
yeah, I mean, let's face it. A lot of primary care doctors are afraid to send their patients for brain surgery. So let's say they have a little, extra comorbidities. They have a bad heart. They're on blood thinners, other things that might not make them a good candidate for surgery, for open surgery. These are the patients that are great for focused ultrasound. I mean, literally, they walk in, they lay on the table, which is an MRI, by the way. So it's an MRI scanning table that has been adapted to shoot these ultrasonic waves in. And an hour and a half later, 2 hours later, they're done. So they don't have to go through anything.
Dr. Duma, what causes that condition to begin with?
Well, that's a darn good question. Okay, so there is a familial component to it, so it's clearly genetic. Half of the cases of essential tremor are found in families. I mean, someone will know of a sister or a brother or a father or mother who had it, and it's just passed on generation to generation. The Parkinson's disease, not so much. Parkinson's disease has maybe a 20%. It's kind of an incidence of familial passing on, but not essential tremor. Essential tremor is a true genetically transmitted, but we don't know why it happens or what the real mechanism is. But we do know the area of the brain to take care of.
What's for Hoag? You guys kind of are on the leading edge of these innovations. You have the materials and you have the tools, you have the machines. How important is it for Hoag to kind of be on top of these and the leader in this community?
Well, I mean, that's their whole mission is to serve the community. It's a non-for-profit hospital. It is a well-endowed hospital, and the extra money that we get all the bells and whistles and all the big tools. Yeah, so it's really, I mean, you're not going to get a focused ultrasound machine in every hospital. It's regional, right?
Right.
And Hoag wanted to be that region, right? So they invested in it. We've got it now. I'm fully trained in it, and we're doing it. So it's a wonderful thing to offer an 85-year-old patient who can't eat at the dinner table, can't drink soup because of their tremor, don't want to go out and socialize with their friends because of it. So it's a wonderful alternative, and it's available. We can fix them. Okay, I tell people the year is 2024. We can do this, right?
Amazing.
That is absolutely
very little
amazing.
risk.
Well, Dr. Christopher Duma, thank you so much for joining us, telling us about the focused ultrasound there at Hoag and all the things you guys are doing there. Amazing.
My pleasure.
Absolutely
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.
Okay.
We'll be right back after these messages with
Community concerts.
community concerts.
When it comes to life's most important medical challenges, where do you go? Welcome to the Hoag Institutes. Our patient-centered approach to care is rooted in clinical excellence and guided by world-class teams. Unparalleled expertise, world-class care, all within the Hoag Institutes, right here in OC.
Did you know plans change each year? So can your health and prescription needs. Our licensed insurance agents can easily compare your options and you'll see the real difference. Find a plan that offers you more and covers your prescriptions. Call us at 1-888-225-6468 for a free telephonic, virtual, or in-person appointment. Annual election period ends December 7th.
Hi, my name is Dr. Faramant. Brilliant Smile has been the premier dental office of Laguna Woods Village for over 30 years now. We take the extra time to understand our patients' unique needs. We truly care about your happiness and dental wellness. We always provide the absolute highest quality of dental work at very affordable prices in a very relaxing environment. Stop by or give us a call and experience the brilliant smile difference. We are conveniently located close to Gate 6.
Well, we're already starting our conversation here, but let me tell you real quick. If you're passionate about chamber music, we have a great opportunity here for you to get a full season of concerts going. I want to welcome Carol Kovich to the program of Community Concerts of Laguna Woods Village.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for joining us.
Being here.
So tell us a little bit about the history of community concerts. We'll get to the what we have gone to schedule coming up, but
Sure.
tell us a little bit about the history of this. It's almost 60 years old.
Right. We are almost as old as the village. And originally, Community Concerts was a national organization.
Oh, okay.
And they used Columbia artists as their stable of
wow.
musicians. And they would go to small communities that didn't have access to good music and create a community concert local.
Okay.
And so those people then would go out and do a fundraiser, gather money. They would know what their budget would be, and they would work with the people from Community Concerts to pick from the stable concerts that they could afford, pick dates they were available. It was really a wonderful organization.
Interesting.
And then they went defunct some years ago, and many of us have maintained the name, but now, of course, we have to find our own talent.
That can't be easy.
So that's the big part of our job,
Right.
is finding the good talent, and there's a lot of wonderful talent out there. So we have been able to bring incredible world-class musicians to Laguna Woods.
It's fantastic. And you're offering 6 classical music concerts every season.
Every season. We usually start in
Each season, yeah.
Each season,
Yeah.
yeah. We start in October. We do October, November normally, and then we do January through April. But this season, the Performing Arts Center is closed in January for a sound update. So we have to skip January and do 2 in April. So, but we have a really amazing concert coming in February. I don't know if you're familiar with Scott Yu, but he does the CBS show called Now Hear This, which is an educational program about classical music. And we were only able to get him because he was already going to be up in San Luis Obispo the day before we needed him in Laguna Woods.
that
And then we
timing
also
was
had
great.
a sponsor who helped with a very nice large donation. So we were able to bring him. So we're very excited about that.
Now you have some world-class musicians on the schedule here that we're
Yes.
looking at. How do you seek them out? How do you find them? Do you do the research and
Yes.
ask, beg and plead for them to come down here?
Thank God for the internet.
Yes.
Because when we hear of someone, of course, we have a lot of agents, that we are in touch with, that we have formed relationships with, and they're constantly in touch with us about people that they have in their stable that they would like to send to us. And then, of course, we go out and look for people too. And then we have people on our board who are knowledgeable about musicians, who have friends who are professional musicians, and that really helps too. So, yeah, we've been very fortunate too. And it's amazing how much talent there is out there and how affordable they still are.
Right.
I mean, it's incredible. Look at us. We charge $75 for the whole concert, the whole
For
season.
6 concerts,
That's terrific.
$75.
Yes, yeah.
And as to your point, these are world-renowned musicians. I was listening to a video or two on some of these. I mean, absolutely astonishing.
They really are amazing. Yeah, we're so fortunate. And many of these people actually also perform at Soka or Segerstrom. And then you would pay almost $75 for one concert. So that's why we think this is such a bargain for our village.
And what a beautiful
what's
time right after
What's
lunch.
the vibe of the concerts when you're there? Is it kind of really formal? Are people dressed up? Is it more casual?
It's very casual.
Okay.
And I wish you could have been at our concert on the October concert, the Viana Quartet. 4 young, charismatic, adorable, young, talented musicians. And they played wonderful, wonderful music. And the vibe in the audience when it was done, We were all in such a good mood. We were running around hugging each other. Oh. It was just incredible. I wish we could play classical music all the time so that we had that kind of enthusiasm and happiness. It was really wonderful.
Music really does touch our souls, doesn't it?
It really does.
Especially in a classical format.
It really does. It absolutely does, yeah.
Gives us a lot of dopamine.
You got that right. Yes, and you can see that we kind of do a variety.
You do.
You know, we have a soloist, and we have a trio, a quartet, and then a larger group, yeah. And that the Manhattan Chamber Players in April there'll actually be 7 musicians, a combination. And we try to do one larger group like that each season. But of course, then that gets more expensive, so
of course.
we have to balance the budget.
Okay.
Now they're pretty. A lot of them seem to be very classically trained in those kinds of things. Do the concert seasons ever kind of? Do you ever do a theme, or do you do like the variety of? Hey, we're going to try to do a country twist this season, or something like that.
No, we do not. But sometimes the musicians themselves will do something. We had a wonderful pianist, John Camira Parker, who did this amazing repertoire of piano music where he did some jazz, he just did all kinds of wonderful things, and a lot of classical music too. So sometimes the musicians themselves do a variety, which is fun. We have evolved over the years. We didn't used to be all classical or all chamber, but over the years we have evolved, and basically now we do all classical chamber, but we used to do like we would always end on a casual note, end the season on a casual note. So, yeah.
How does that work when the musicians are traveling with their instruments? Do they bring their own?
Oh yes, unless it's a piano.
Unless it's a
or a harp.
Have to get a private jet for that one.
Piano movers and the.
And it's also surprisingly very difficult to travel with a bass. The bass fiddle is too long for cargo.
Oh.
And so consequently, they now have made some bass fiddles where this part comes off, but then it has to be reassembled.
Right.
Oh, wow.
You know, so what I have found happens is the musicians arrive and they arrange with somebody they know locally to borrow their instrument. Or they will ask me to please rent one for them before they get here.
Is it like a set of golf clubs where you have to kind of reattune yourself?
No, I have asked that question, and I'm quite sure that a really professional musician can handle whatever instrument is handed to them.
Goodness.
But they undoubtedly have their favorites.
Right,
So-
right. The tonnage or whatever it might be for a Steinway and a Yamaha piano or something like that. Let me ask you this: what got you involved in this in the first place, and why are you been doing this for so long? I mean, what is it you love about this?
Well, I am actually a very good manager. I do not play an instrument. I don't know a whole lot about classical music, but I do know more than most people, so I get away with it.
And you have a passion for it.
I do. And my training was in arts management, but in the visual arts. But that translates.
Sure.
If you're a manager, you can manage anything. And so I got into it because the community concerts in the village was kind of falling apart. We were losing our membership. And I think that the quality of the performers had gone downhill. And consequently, we almost failed. And the outgoing president, who couldn't get anybody to replace her, said, we will have to just disband unless people will stand up. Would anybody like to stand up and help save the organization? And so those of us who said that met in the lobby, and people said, I'll be president, I'll be membership, I'll, whatever. And I think I said I'd do treasurer. So.
Well, Carol Kopich, you're keeping it alive, and we appreciate that. You got 6 concerts coming up for this season, and we thank you so much for joining us and being on the program today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
We'll be checking our movies when we come back. Got 2 good ones.
We do.
For over 20 years, Orange County has taken its unwanted gold, jewelry, timepieces, sterling silver, and coins to the Jewelry Box estate buyers and always received top dollar. We are a full-service repair center too, where you can rest assured our on-premises master jeweler will repair any jewelry in our state-of-the-art facility. Come see why for over 2 decades, Orange County has relied on the Jewelry Box estate buyers.
At the Jewelry Box Estate Buyers,
it's about trust.
Visit us online at jewelryboxestatebuyers.com.
Hearing connects you back to life. Don't settle for being trapped in the isolation of poor hearing. Advanced Ear can help you hear friends, family, and caregivers. We provide one-on-one hearing programs that will amaze you with the quality of how much better you can hear. There's no cost to hear the improvement we deliver. You'll be able to hear better the minute you put these on. No buttons to push or technology to be afraid of. We deliver better hearing, guaranteed. Come in so we can connect you back to life. And remember, tell them Stuart sent you.
At Pro Smiles OC, we believe your smile is more than just an expression, it's your confidence. Dr. Ivan Ho, board-certified cosmetic dentist in Orange County, has transformed thousands of smiles here in Laguna Woods. From dental implants to Invisalign and cosmetic dentistry, our team at Pro Smiles OC is devoted to restoring and enhancing the beauty of your smile using state-of-the-art procedures that result in long-lasting smiles. Visit our website to schedule an appointment or give us a call today.
And welcome back. Hey, let's talk Saturday movie, and we've got a good one. It's a Disney film, so you know it's going to be fun. And it is called Out of My Mind with Phoebe Ray-Taylor and Jennifer Aniston. And it's brought to us by RadNet. It's going to be on 2 p.m. with the subtitles and 6 p.m. without the subtitles. Melody Brooks is navigating 6th grade as a nonverbal wheelchair user who has cerebral palsy. With the help of some assistive technology and her devoted allies, Melody shows that what she has to say is more important than how she says it. So look forward to that one today. Good movie for everybody to enjoy. Let's take a quick check of the weather before we head out. And you know, I'm no meteorologist, but I can tell you, temperatures look nice for the next few days, for the foreseeable future for us. We got a cool one today. It's going to be the coolest day of the rest of our next 5-day forecast. And then we start building up temperatures nice and warm on Sunday, and then a little cooler, then a little warmer by Wednesday. So it's a little bit of a fluctuation, but really mid to upper 60s and low 70s. Nice temperatures, you know, bring a jacket if you want or not. Nice sunny skies should be nice for everybody. Out of My Mind. That's the Saturday movie. Just one more quick reminder on that one. We're going to see that one on Saturday, 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. All right, folks, that's going to do it for this edition of This Day. On Monday on the program, we want to welcome Mission Hospital's Dr. Ehab Alamari, as well as library update from Eileen Ordway. So enjoy that one as well. All right, for all of us here at Village Television, we hope you make this day and this new year a great one.
Hi there, I'm Bob Eubanks. Remember me? I'm the king of whoopee. And you're watching Village Television. But everybody does.